Welcome back to another episode of Harper Living, and today I have a really special guest for you guys. My really good friend Cole, my producer, my cameraman, my videographer, is stepping out from behind the camera and coming to front of the camera. This is your cute. Oh.
I'm not used to cues.
Yes, and we are cooking together, and today he is going to be making his mom's like childhood recipe, right?
Yeah, she grew up in the southern United States, at least until she was a teenager, so there's a lot of like Mexican and Tex-Mex influences, like my comfort food,
Yeah.
Italian and Tex-Mex. So we're gonna make taco casserole.
Let's do it. I love tacos. Everyone loves tacos, I think. I don't know. I haven't met anyone that doesn't love tacos, so I've never had a taco casserole.
Well, the funny thing is...
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, cheers. It's the right way to get going.
Once it hits your lips.
We got everything I see. I sent you a nice list of stuff, and we've got it all here.
Yep. One thing I could do is grocery shop. I know how to do that.
That's good. I also enjoy that a great deal. I think there's just one thing I forgot. Shots.
Shots.
yeah. Let's just like start off real quick.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. We have to.
Okay.
Casamigos is literally one of my favorite tequilas.
Yeah, not sponsored, but like, you know, we love it.
We drink it a lot.
Bloop. Anyways, you know the whole thing. Around your edges, around you go.
I haven't had a shot like this in ages. Like
I won't make it like I know you gotta get the kids later and stuff, so I won't make it too heavy. Get a little salt there.
I am a functioning alcoholic.
Well, you know.
No, I'm joking.
Hashtag mom life, right?
Yeah.
There we go. That looks real official almost.
Yeah, this looks really
Okay.
good. Do you remember back in the day you used to like lick your...
Yeah, put it right on the,
And then took the shot? Yeah.
We'll do like a one there.
This is
that looks right.
So that's 2 shots right there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And this is 1 ounce.
It's a 1.5.
Okay, 1.5.
Maybe.
Well,
Anyways.
Who's counting?
In the flavor of the day. Cheers.
Cheers. That will grow hair on your chest.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's we're off to a good start.
Yeah.
We'll come back to these
Let's get it started.
a little later. So I love to just like shop and make up what I'm gonna cook sort of as I go.
Okay.
So sometimes, and then this again not sponsored, but I like to go to Save on Foods because they always have like weekly deals.
Okay.
And they'll often have like a roast or something on for a great price.
You have salt on your nose. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
I got you, boo.
And so this guy was like a great price for just like a boneless blade pot roast beef. And I just grabbed it, and then I usually use a slow cooker or something.
Do you need a bowl?
Well, we're gonna, you know what, we don't need to. We'll go right into the slow cooker in a second.
Okay.
Realistically, this is the easiest thing, and I love this because I will go to shoot a wedding all day.
Yeah.
And I can do one of these really long roasts in my slow cooker.
Yep.
So I'll just set it for like 10 hours, which in anyone else's like perspective, if you put it at 8 in the morning before you get on with your day, you can just go to work or do all your day stuff, and then at 6 o'clock you just got a beautiful roast and you didn't do anything. So you don't need very much to get going. You just need like an onion, and this is just like kind of a throwaway onion that's gonna go underneath the roast just to create separation from the meat and the pan. And what we're gonna do, I could throw away stuff in a nice way, but we're cooking with me, so I'm just gonna be messy.
Okay.
But you just cut it like thick, so you generally need like 4. And this is like a good recipe if you're like a dude out there and you wanna make your lady or significant other just feel real special. This is so easy because what we're gonna do, we'll take this.
I'll just give you this.
Oh yeah, that's smart. So this is from an Instapot. I have a slow cooker, you have an Instapot, but yours has a slow cook feature. And so what we're gonna do is take these like thick cut onions and just sort of break them apart and just drop them in here in the bottom. Just so that, the roast isn't right on the element.
Oh, okay, is that why you do it?
Just to like lift it. And like if you're doing stew or like other roasts and things, sometimes people put carrots and other big thick stuff at the bottom of the pan.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't even use that, or like if you have a dog dogs love a carrot that's been like soaking in meat juice, obviously, that kind of thing, because it's kind of like too mushy. You might do carrots separately for like a nice meal.
Okay, okay.
So you can do this, and what else do we need? We need like a little salt, which is this guy?
Yep.
This guy.
Whichever one, they're both salt. That's pink salt.
Pink salt. Well, we're fancy.
Yep.
Floop, just like a little bit, just in the bottom of the pan for no reason at all. I don't know. What else do we got? We got like chili powder.
Yep.
We got paprika. These are good things. We got
smoked paprika.
oh, smoked paprika. Okay, so this, yeah, we'll just shoot right there. Ancho chili, that's the one that I brought. That's cool. And then
onion powder.
Onion powder for sure.
Did you say oregano?
Yeah.
I did. Okay.
Just a little bit.
And then garlic powder.
Garlic powder. Garlic powder is the good stuff. So what we're gonna do is just like for aromatics, we're gonna just chuck a little bit of seasoning right in the bottom of the pan. I just want stuff that it's like gonna sit on top of, so it's gonna like, you know, rise up through the cooking process.
Are we just winging this?
Oh man, no, we'll put a real recipe on the website, harperliving.ca.
Yes.
With the actual ingredients, just like that. That's cool, just to like...
Yeah, I love the cooking like this though. I don't...
This is how I cook, I don't measure at all. And you know what? I had been married and I'd done all these things and I cooked for years, but like over the pandemic, and I had separated at that time, I was a lot of times living in my little condo. And so my big, you know, joy was just cooking.
Yeah.
So over 2020 and since then, I've just been cooking.
I've loved watching your stories of cooking, and
just sometimes having fun, right? Doing weird
And
stuff.
I always like DM you, like, are you kidding me? Really? Where's my invitation?
Just a little bit in the bottom there. Perfect. Good.
Okay.
So that's like all like doing nothing. I don't know even if this is a point, if there's a point of this, but it's just what I do. Okay. Yeah, garlic salt is my secret ingredient for everything, because if you just like cut garlic and salt into everything.
Yeah.
That's that. Olive oil is probably right here.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
That's extra virgin. Do you want olive oil or do you want extra virgin?
Just olive oil, it's fine. But yeah, whatever, it's fine. Just go bloop, just a little bit to like get the bottom of the pan, so there's not gonna be anything stick in there. And then there's something for the like onions to interact with. Now we're just gonna like
cut the roast. I've got a few scissors.
Big mess of this. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it.
Do you have, see how it's bloody? Do you have to take that blood and like, do you wash this thing?
No way, man. That's just like flavor sauce. And then we're gonna just, it's got these little ropes on it, these little twine, you know, and it just comes out and it's a big mess. We're trying not to make a big mess. And we're just gonna go bloop.
So you keep the ropey thingies?
Yeah, because it holds it all together. We got the roast in there, guys. I just want to wash my hands, chuck the bag there, recycle that. Here's the thing. So in here, I don't know if you can see, but we're just like, there's the onions underneath, and there's the roast in there, and it's looking good. Can you see? Oh, thanks, Art.
Yeah. You want to get closer?
No, it's good. It's right in there.
Like to be you cool?
Yeah, it's pretty weird, but that's cool. It's not. There's nothing fancy to look at yet. So we're just doing that. There's the onions in there. We're just gonna sort of put those same seasonings around again.
Okay.
Plus a little apple cider vinegar with a little acid. Yeah, totally. Give it a plop over the whole roast. That's fine. Doesn't need almost anything. Great, done. We'll get a little of that smoked paprika for some color and that kind of like smoky goodness. We'll get a little of this. Oh boy, where are we here? We've got a brand new apple cider vinegar. It's gonna give us some acid and break things down a little bit. Just in the mix here, splishy, splashy, splishy, splashy. If I was to measure that, I'd say like quarter cup probably.
Splishy, splashy, splishy, splashy.
You know, we got some chili powder.
This is how we cook.
And again, depending who you're cooking for, you can use less chili and more, you know, just garlic, cumin, that sort of stuff. Because depending who you're cooking for, right? This is my secret weapon, because we had the garlic powder and the onion powder before, but I love a garlic salt.
What's the difference? Is it just salt?
It's garlic powder and salt.
Okay.
And those are things that I cook with always, it seems like. So you can just like get right across the whole thing there.
What about chili powder? Did you put that on?
I did, yeah. Did I? I don't know. We'll add a little bit more. Oh yeah, this is another one that I like. Was it ancho chili?
I couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's okay. But I brought it from home just in case. It's a little bit more or less common, but it's definitely like a more Mexican flavor. And it goes into like ancho, which is like ancho sauce and stuff. If you're doing like tomato-based sauce and want like kind of a smoky chili to it, not too spicy or anything like that.
favorite sauce.
I got that. I think that's
Chili
about
powder?
it. Chili powder.
You don't
Yeah, I did do. I did
do.
do.
Cumin?
Oh, that's what we need. Yeah. Cumin is the base of, I feel like, so much
Ground cumin.
of Mexican food. Cumin is big
Yeah.
time. Which is funny because you have that in common with a lot of
Indian.
South Asian food.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So you can go to town on the cumin. Because that's like when you go to the taco seasoning mix,
Yeah.
cumin is probably cumin, chili powder, garlic, salt
Top three.
are the biggest ones. And that's gonna just that's gonna do it. Now we could put
This smells really good.
fresh garlic in there and stuff, but I mean we've got the garlic powder, we've got the garlic salt. It's gonna do a lot, and I think it's gonna be great. And literally that's it.
Do you put water in this?
No, because there's all the moisture from the beef, and there's the apple cider vinegar, and there's the oil, and it's just gonna cook in its own juices. Like that's all from. There's no extra. Yeah. Spoiler alert, there's a backup one, like a done one. And yeah, it's all from the beef. So it just like cooks into its own stuff, and then you pull it apart and use the juice as the juice. So this is gonna go right into a Instapot.
So we're gonna do Instapot, but we're not gonna do pressure cook. We're gonna do the slow cook setting.
Hang on, place for a second. Bring this over.
And it goes in there.
So it just goes in, bloop,
Shut the lid.
and then you pop that on, and we're gonna slow cook it for as long as we can, but 8 to 10 hours is great. And then if you do it, there's some that have shorter, higher temp settings of 4 to 6 hours, which also works. But the longer and the lower the temperature, the better you are.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, we'll set it and forget it. Let's
Yeah,
do
that's it.
We'll be back.
So we've got the beef into the slow cooker. Just set it for 10 hours, hit that button. Everyone's slow cooker is a little different. You've got an Instapot, I've got a slow cooker. So it does have a slow cook setting. I think that'll be perfect. However, through the magic of television, we're obviously not gonna like
Make
come
you
back
wait.
at midnight here and keep this going. So yeah, let's wait. Have one more shot.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that's the play here. Cheers. Oh. Moving right along. Time to roll our sleeves up and get a little serious. So the cool thing is you can do this in advance. You can do it later. But,
Oh, cool watch. I love your watch.
oh, thank you. Very retro.
So cool.
Very retro stuff. Yeah, so here's my slow cooker situation. Did a roast overnight. Comes out, smells good.
It smells so good.
You
guys.
can like see in here, there's a roast, there's lots of delicious liquid and things.
Bring it even closer. You
Oh
can-
yeah.
That
There we go.
yeah.
Looking good in there, you know, don't want to spill anything.
So here's the thing. There's so many juices in there. Are you gonna take it out and pull it over there? or-
Yeah, so I actually just like to do it again in the interest of, in my small apartment living, not making too many dishes. I'll just, you can still, it's still like hot actually, that's so good. Slow cookers are the best, you guys. If you're not using slow cookers at least once or twice a month, I feel like you're missing out. Because for roasts and stuff, like it just nails it every time. You can see that this is just like, it's
Yeah, it's gonna
perfect.
fall
It falls apart.
You're taking the stringy thingies off.
Yeah,
now.
taking these ropes off, this nice bondage beef, and we're gonna be,
I'll open this for you.
yeah, we'll just make... The thing with Mexican food and Tex-Mex that I love, thank you, is that your hands get dirty.
Yeah.
That's the deal, because you're doing it with family,
Yeah.
you know. You know what I need is like
forks?
2 forks,
Okay.
and also to wash
Wash
my
your
hands.
hands.
real quick.
I know how to do
Forks
this.
will do.
Oh wow.
Right? It just, it's effortless, and you get a
Yes.
perfect, neat product. Yeah.
My kids are gonna love this.
It's great for sandwiches. Yeah, sure. It's great for sandwiches. It's great for tacos. You get all of the like fat content and everything. It just like breaks down into the mix, and you can do it. I think right here in the slow cooker because there's so much extra of the juice from the beef that comes into it.
Oh yeah, it's like soaking it all up.
Yeah.
This looks so good. Cole.
Right, so the thing is these pieces, this is about as much as you would need to pull it. You could also just like slice this and serve it as a roast too, which is handy. Because if you did slices, you could do that. You can make the juice into a gravy, which is awesome.
Can I just try?
Please, just like have a bite, yeah. Tell me what you think. It's so soft, right?
It's so good.
Yeah, you don't even, and it's so easy. Like that took 5-10 minutes maybe, and you know, and you just put it in there, and then just the slow roast.
It's so juicy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So much flavor.
Okay, so next we're gonna do like a little salsa fresca.
Okay, let's do it.
Just to have a cool layer in our casserole.
Salsa fresca is just basically salsa, right?
It's basically bruschetta, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So just anything like tomatoes, cilantro, onion, and then some olive oil and like a little vinegar or something.
Okay.
And then we might throw in some jalapenos for pizzazz.
Okay.
You know.
So there was those peppers. Which ones were they?
Oh, I usually would say like an Anaheim or a poblano pepper.
They didn't have them.
Yeah, so certain places don't have them, and they kind of come in and out of season.
Okay.
So you don't always necessarily get them in the.
These, they're super spicy.
That's too spicy. We're not trying to hurt anybody. Wait, would you have this a bell pepper?
Yeah.
Green? Yeah, bring that guy. Just to like, it's really just kind of like filler stuff, but let's bring that. But we'll use that in a minute. We'll just like.
Are we cooking this?
Yeah, this is going onto the casserole.
Oh.
To just be one of the layers, because it's like a Mexican lasagna kind of thing we're doing.
Got it. Got it.
Let's throw these away.
Maybe you could do that in that bowl.
Throwaways. Okay, perfect. We're just gonna chop these guys up, kind of like little like.
I love that I'm not doing any cooking and I'm just drinking while you're watching.
That's.
Are you doing long slices or?
No, I'm gonna just gonna dice
Okay.
them, but I'm just trying to like be a little efficient for the sake of your viewers here. Might speed this up for my own sake. It doesn't have to be pretty. It's all gonna get cooked. And
Do you want to throw it in a bowl? This one?
I do want to throw it in that bowl. Yeah, but I want to put it here for camera reasons.
Okay.
Which is, you know, that's a convenient thing of being on this side of the camera, is being like, oh, there's that little camera right there. Imagine I cut to that later.
Oh yeah, there's one there. I didn't even notice.
Just on the cutting board, because people like that ASMR, like closeness, you know. And we're just not. But yeah, like for me, it's interesting because my mom grew up in the States. She's an American citizen originally, and then she's been
Are you
living.
dual citizen?
I technically could be, I suppose. Yeah, I'm in the like age group where I can. It's grandfatherable in.
Okay. Okay.
And so all this Mexican food. Well, yeah, my grandmother was Italian, so Italian is close to my heart. But then they grew up in the southern states.
Yeah.
Arizona, Montana, and then Southern California before she came to Vancouver. And
I met your dad.
you did, yes, that's right. And they actually met on the island in Victoria. That's where I was born.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's all this Mexican food that's been like a big part of our family because of where she grew up.
Mexican food is the best. I love Italian food, Mexican food, Indian food.
It is interesting because like
Can't beat it.
it's so much Mexican food is just like all the same things but in different arrangements.
Yeah.
It's sort of just like
It's like Indian food, same spices.
tomato. Yeah, exactly.
It's the
Cumin.
same tadka,
all
it's
this
the
other
base
stuff.
is the same for everything. You just throw like the different main dish, whatever it may be. So you're doing a yellow onion, not red onion, eh?
In this case, yeah, because I think I don't want it to be. I mean, it's just gonna get cooked. It doesn't matter. It could be a red onion. If I was doing a fresh bruschetta or something and I want it to pop more, I think red onions are a little bit more like
they're not
zappy.
Yep.
So, but this one
You
I
taste it.
yeah, you taste it more. So this one is just to
A
like
yellow onion. It's not a sweet onion. It's a yellow onion.
yeah. I think that's just perfect.
I learned the difference this year.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like, oh shit, I was buying the wrong onions.
I mean, are you wrong? I mean, they're different, but they're not that different. I feel like if you want to really get more poppy too, you can get like a shallot or whatever too.
Yeah.
And like give,
Hey, I don't use shallots because I feel like
there's so little for all
there's
the work.
so
Yeah.
little for all the work. Just get an onion. But so many recipes call for shallots.
They just have a little bit of their own different flavor.
I just feel like when I look at it, it's too bougie.
It's just a red onion.
Yeah,
I know.
no, it's like so bougie for me. I'm like, no, just based on principle, I'm not going to buy
It's too
it.
little.
Yeah.
It's too little for this
Yeah,
nonsense.
for nonsense, yeah.
I think
based
that's
on
true.
principle, no, not doing it.
I think
It's the
that-
same price for the bigger one.
It's true, but they do have a nice flavor. I use them. You know what? I'll come back and do one more recipe another time because I have this salad that I feel like has basically landed me relationships. It's this prawn.
tell.
It's just like tomato bocconcini salad, but then you put these prawns on top. Oh, and then some pepperoncini for like a
Can
little
we do that
spice.
next?
We can do that
I
next
love
time.
prawns.
Yeah, they're so easy to do. Just like garlic prawns on top of this bocconcini salad, which I know you did a bocconcini salad just the other day.
I did.
Yeah, and it's the best. We're gonna do like that. We're gonna save just a little bit of this
For garnish.
for later.
Okay.
Do we have?
Can we throw some jalapenos in there? Because yeah.
Yeah, we definitely do. Do we have like a small bowl?
Of course we do.
I'll grab it.
Do I have a small bowl?
You have so many bowls, Harp.
I know.
If people are like, I get mad bowl envy here. Big bowl envy for sure. Let's just do that for now. Blip. Blip.
So cool.
Yo.
I'm in love with your girlfriend.
Yeah. She's the best. She's great.
She's the best.
She would hate this. She hates spice so much.
What?
She loves flavor.
How do you get so much salt on your nose?
Oh, it's still? Oh my gosh. I just get right in the shot, yeah.
She hates spice?
Yeah, she hates heat. She likes spices and things,
Yeah.
but she just doesn't really do heat.
She's like a white person.
She is such a white person, and so am I. But I grew up
You're
with a
not.
Mexican-inspired
Yeah.
mom, so that helped me.
So you're taking out all the seeds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just cause.
Because this can be too much heat.
I mean...
And my kids are eating this. You're actually cooking for me and my kids. And thank you so much
Yeah.
for covering dinner tonight.
That's easy peasy.
One last stressful thing that I have to worry about.
Now, yeah, one jalapeno's fine. I was gonna say we could do like half of this, but
We're brown.
one's probably, yeah.
We could handle it.
So my little thing that I do with these guys is like this and like leave the end intact.
Yeah, so then it doesn't fall apart on you.
And then when you're cutting it, you get a little help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're not going to do the no-look technique? No, don't do that!
I like that in that other video. Slick was having a good time.
Yeah, he almost chopped off his finger and I don't want to deal with that.
No, nobody does. Me especially. That would be so inconvenient for me.
Mhm.
Stop right in the middle of filming.
Yeah, a little bit of blood never killed anybody. Well, I take that back. Okay, so let's talk about your girlfriend again. So I'm in love with his girlfriend and she is gorgeous. She's a sweet soul. She wears her heart on her sleeve.
Yeah, she models.
She models.
Can do makeup really well.
Yeah, she's just like a complete package.
Yeah.
And what's the one thing I always say to you?
Don't fuck it up, Cole.
Don't fuck this up, Cole.
Language,
Don't.
sorry. If
Language.
you're watching with your kids, kids, don't fuck it up when you meet a great girl or
don't.
or a person that you love. Don't just you know what? It's not even that you're gonna F it up. It's that you're going to communicate well.
Yeah.
Set reasonable boundaries for your own needs.
Yep.
And make good food.
Yeah.
and listen to what they say.
Yes.
When they say, hey, spicy really doesn't work for me, you have to really believe them, which took a little while to learn actually that she was like not kidding. That she's like, I don't really.
You're kidding, right?
You're like, oh, I can put a little chili powder in, and she's like, just it's no good. So then we learn.
Which is crazy because you know what? You do like heat.
Oh, I do the hot ones. I do the hottest sauces I can get my hands on sometimes.
You are like low-key brown guy.
Well, enough time in the culture, you do pick up some things.
So Cole and I met how many years ago? 2012 maybe? Even earlier actually.
2011 was the first year I was shooting at Glimmer Films, and
that's where we met.
That's where we met, and we did some projects I think in 2011 or 2012.
Okay.
We did that first like video for
Yeah, and then we became friends. And then we work together every weekend doing. He shoots the brides, I do the hair and makeup for the brides. You know.
Check that out. Wow, look, it's delicious.
It's beautiful and colorful.
That's one of our layers.
Are we gonna put the stuff and cilantro in?
That's gonna go into the meat layer for fun.
Mm-hmm.
The cilantro is definitely gonna go in.
Okay.
I'm just adding a little olive oil right here because that's one of the things into some salsa fresca.
Okay. Do we need to put lime juice in that?
We sure do. Why don't we squeeze a friggin' let's go. Look at this, it's right here. Boom, lime juice. That's handy. I'm probably doing this poorly. There's someone who would say that you could do that, but I don't have any paper cuts, so it's okay. And I wash my hands, so it's okay.
Yeah, and we're friends.
It's true.
I don't mind eating your hand juice stuff. You know, so many people would say if I snap, they'll be like, why aren't you wearing gloves? Because I'm cooking for my family.
We'll chuck just a little bit of this salt in here. Salt, you know, when it is with vegetables,
yeah,
chuck it in there. It starts to like break down the hard edges and things when you like mix things in.
And it releases their liquids.
And like Flavor Town, yeah, I don't know, science. Again, neither of us are really chefs, but we're having a good time, and that's what's important. How much of this do we want to use? Like this much?
I love it. Cilantro's so good.
Okay. Are you a cilantro person? Because some people aren't, right? You know that, right? It's like a genetic thing, I think.
So we talked about this. It doesn't taste like cilantro to them.
It tastes like soapy like bitter. I'm in between, and here's the thing.
Okay.
The only thing I've seemed to not like, two things. One is like sea urchin at like a sushi place, because like I don't like love the texture. It's so weird. And if you love sea urchin, that's rad. And then also grapefruit. For whatever reason, it just doesn't do it for me. The pamplemousse is not for this guy.
No.
But cilantro,
So sea urchin, I haven't tried. I don't mind grapefruit, but it's not like my first.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like oranges better.
Right,
Cilantro, I literally could have it with water.
Yeah.
I love cilantro.
That's interesting, because it's not for everybody, you know, but...
So good.
All right, flop.
I'm that person that asks for extra cilantro.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me, but that's okay.
You're really lacking behind on your
I know, I'll get there right now. Okay, so this is pretty good. Where's that? You know, the only thing that I'm missing here, that's perfect.
Do we put anything else in this? Spices?
We
go garlic salt, because now
yeah,
it's
garlic salt is the shit.
Yeah.
So we'll pop that in there. We could put fresh garlic again, but we'll just do that because why not? And
what? If you want fresh garlic, we can, but garlic salt?
we're doing enough, man. Let's not do more. You can add fresh garlic to this for sure, and it'd be more schmancy. I put a little bit of that ancho chili powder in, with garlic salt, and from the fridge before we have that.
Do we need cumin powder in here?
Not in this.
Okay.
Even though you definitely could. Like, I just mess around. But
okay.
We're gonna throw some apple cider vinegar, so that's like that citric, like the acid.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to say that's like half a cup or quarter cup, probably. And then,
I just want to eat this.
Yeah, like that's just a bruschetta, right? Like this is basically ready to go. The ancho powder, you could throw in the jalapenos, so it's a little bit spicier, so it's more Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
We can throw this on bread. You can throw this as like a sandwich layer with the meat, or right into a taco, and you're good to go. Yeah. Does it taste like food? Food! My hands are covered in cilantro.
Right.
But yeah, that's one of our layers. That's easy. We'll put this aside for now. You can see, guys, look, it's doing the cilantro thing and the salsa thing.
Do you want this?
I probably do.
Okay, so I picked up a whole bunch of this stuff. I don't know which one you want. Refried beans?
That's all the work though, right? We just cut this up, make some salsa fresca. So you could put some aside, and if you're like entertaining, you could have like a little bowl of this just aside, and have some tortilla chips, and that's like a little appetizer, which is perfect. Mm-hmm. You can put some sour cream in some of this or whatever.
Yeah, and the thing is, I actually have tortilla chips.
That's handy.
That's handy.
What are these Tostitos?
I don't know, but you and I love munchies, so...
Yeah, let's just have a little bite and see how this is doing. Wow. No. Look at it out.
That's the bomb! This is so good!
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you asked me to get beans. You want refried beans or you want actual black beans? Which one do you want? Refried, right?
Refried is pretty good in this situation because it makes a really nice layer.
Okay.
So,
should I open it?
or we can do a combination of both. Yeah, do you want to open?
Let's do refried, just because I know my kids are eating this.
Yeah, they'll be happier.
If they see the full bean, they're like, ah.
Yeah, that's perfect, and I agree. What else we do? We can chop this
Casserole
up
time?
now. And it's almost time. I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm just gonna cut this guy up real quick here, and chuck it in with our onions, which are gonna go just to like add a little bit of razzle dazzle into our meat.
I love all your little words and holisms, razzle dazzle.
I'm just old fashioned. So thank you.
Do you want me to put this in another small bowl, or are we just gonna go out of the can?
You can go right out of the can in a minute.
Right? Because we're not that fancy.
Actually, you know what you can do?
Yep.
So, oh no! My tortillas, I actually bought this one kind of on purpose because sometimes this happens and you're like, I was planning to do tacos, but then your tortillas break, which is so sad that I'm like a better one.
So, tell them we want these tortillas.
Oh, yeah, if you're looking for...
Sponsored.
Not sponsored, but Manny's, they make corn tortillas, and if you have a person who's gluten-free in your life, but also if you're more authentic, if you're like down in Mexico, they're using corn tortillas.
They're not using flour.
They're not using flour tortillas because why? And also, they're delicious. The secret to a great taco, because if you're at like a taqueria or some places in Vancouver, they'll throw some of these guys, and they'll just like double them up on those small tacos.
Then you could split it into two.
Because that's true, but also because they kind of like break down.
Oh, and
the secret to this is you got to take a little oil in a pan and fry the tortilla for a minute.
Okay.
Just before you make tacos, and you like fry all 10 of them, and then you put those aside. You don't need them to be hard. You just need to fry them for a minute so they get this like little bit different look that you'll know.
Then they're kind of cooked.
They're kind of cooked, and they like are the fibers or the whatever science in them. They don't fall apart, and that's so important if you're making tacos. Is fry your corn tortillas in oil for just a minute. If you're down at the resort in Mexico, you'll see them frying them on the grill, and then put the stuff on them. And it's everything, and I don't know why places don't do it, and I learned that from another person here, and it's just changed my life, because this is the way, for sure. But otherwise, if they break, they're perfect for a casserole, because they have now straight edges, which is handy, and they're not just circles. Now you can also just use like the pre-made tacos. That's what my mom usually does, is uses the hard tacos, break them in half, and then like put them here.
Okay.
And they add a bit of a different crunch, which is nice. So that one is a little bit more crunchy. This is my style, which is a little bit more like a lasagna.
Do we put anything at the bottom, like oil?
Oh yeah, let's do a little
olive oil.
Yeah, and can you pass me one paper towel, please?
Of course.
Do a little olive oil right in here. Zip zap zoo. There we go. That's probably enough.
Zap zoo.
And
wait, I think I even have something to brush that.
Oh, brushed around? Yeah, just get it there and on the edges a little bit too. That's what's up for sure.
Can we get a little bit more oil?
I mean, we can. Yeah, for sure.
Only because I feel like the sides need it. There we go.
Okay. And that'll keep anything from sticking too much at the bottom, which is nice. And hopefully maybe crisp just a little bit. Bloom. So these broken in half, which is what you're gonna wanna do, again, with soft tacos like this, or your hard taco shells. If you got those kicking around, they can just break and layer.
This is actually perfect, because if you're doing this, then it covers all the...
Yeah, you kind of need to do it anyways to get the sides properly. And then one little flip. So, layer one. Now, I would say the best bottom layer is beans.
Okay.
Because, yeah, and just knock it in there, the whole thing.
The whole thing?
And like sort of, and we're just gonna sort of spread it around a bit.
Okay, cool.
And it's kind of awful because, and I can do it if you want, but
go nuts.
Yeah, it's kind of awful because it sticks to the tortillas and you kind of gotta like get your hands dirty. But yeah, keep it beaning. And
it's a good thing I got 2 cans of beans. Are we doing another layer of this, or just one?
No, just one. Bean layer, meat layer, veggie layer, top layer, kind of thing. One is usually about enough for a regular casserole kind of dish, which this is. You could go double thick if you wanted to, but I don't think I like the gusto with which you're whipping those beans.
Get in there.
Yeah, you're not messing around.
That's the tequila kicking in.
That's perfect. That's the fun we're trying to have. But see how good it does? It makes a real nice layer. Comes out real good.
You know what's the best? We're both foodies.
Yeah.
So we're just like, I'm getting so excited right now. I'm like,
it's just so simple and fun. And it's a really good thing too, because you can just put it aside and you can do it whenever you need it. So it's good for events. It's good for when you're busy. That's what I like about casseroles. Thanks 1950s and 60s, and casseroles are kind of awful. People are like, meatloaf, it's the worst, but I love all of it. I love all of it so much.
Casseroles are the best.
They're so handy.
And you make so many friends with casseroles.
It's true. So there you go. Bean layer.
Yeah.
Success.
Success.
Now we do...
I'm just trying to put it right here so they can see.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
It sticks. It's great. So now we do another layer of tortillas.
Okay.
So simple. This is like a small little detail that I've learned over the years. Is like have your tortillas go up the sides just a little, because it will sort of like keep everything together, kind of, if that makes sense. So if you like get right to the edge and like have it like curl a little bit, that seems to help.
So your mom used to actually make this recipe for you when you were a kid?
All the time, and recently too. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's all the things you love, but she does spaghetti she does like baked spaghetti. She does all these things. You can just like casserolize your whole life, you know. So got another layer here. So I would say it's time.
Can I do one right there?
Oh my gosh, you better. Yeah. Okay. But we're feeling good. Kind of pat it down. But again, I don't know if it does anything because it probably always compresses later. So the next phase we have is the messiest one.
Which is?
Meat. So we're just gonna sort of pull this stuff out of here. And again, like some of the liquid's gonna come with it because you shred it in here, but some will stay because you don't want it to be like too drippy. Just kind of perfect. Now, here's the moment of question. Do you want like the biggest 2C's thickest casserole? Or do you want to like save some of this for just tacos later?
I need to save a little bit for it because my kids love those hard tacos and I bought them for them.
Okay, perfect.
So just to look
this is
like...
gonna drip everywhere. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
So I'll leave this. Do you think this is enough for your kids here?
More than enough.
Yeah, this much? Okay. Oh my gosh. So you can see how juicy this is, which is...
It's all good. This is what happens when you cook with men.
Yeah, I like cook all the time, but I do, you know what, there's so much here. I got this, I got a plan. We're gonna pick this up here, we're gonna squish it a little bit.
It's all good, who cares?
It's gonna be a mess, and then we're gonna be done.
Yep.
Just be good.
It's nothing that we cannot clean up and...
Oh my God. It's actually out of control. But that's a good sign that it's gonna be delicious, because that's the kind of, that's what you want.
If you could taste this meat, oh, delish.
Yeah. There we go. This is actually good. This is good. So this is the like risk reward of putting it in. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're gonna just like chop this up so it's not too stringy. A bit of onions and this green pepper, which again, anything will do. We've got a bell pepper here. Anaheim and Poblano have a little bit more flavor and maybe a little bit more heat.
Okay.
They definitely have a little bit more flavor than a regular bell pepper, but what we'll do is we'll just like, if I was doing tacos specifically, I would put this back into a pan with oil maybe.
Okay. And
fresh garlic, and then these, and like mix them all together. But again, your kids won't care.
No.
So they can just have the meat, which is great. But this little mixture, and then fry it, like to break these down a little. Then add the meat and get a little sear on it, because it'll add that little bit of caramelized crispiness for like a taco. But in here, it doesn't matter. It's all just like a layer.
This is my jam.
Yeah. So
I
this.
know that I'm gonna love all of this. Whereas my kids probably just want this cheese and that's it.
Right. So I just like mix these up, give them a little throw around here.
Okay, so it's like a lasagna.
It is literally exactly lasagna. You can put that right back in front of it. That's perfect. Yeah. No, put it right there. Yeah.
You're gonna cut the meat though.
That's true. I am gonna cut the meat. You're right. And Keela's getting to me too.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna break this up again, so there's not too many long stringy parts that like break apart in when you're experiencing it. So your layers stay a little together. It's mostly comes out as a big mess. It's not that pretty, but it's so delicious. So delicious.
That's okay. I don't care for pretty. I just want it to hit.
Like that's my other job.
Yeah.
Pretty is my other job.
Yeah. Hit home, okay? I just need it to be a vibe in my mouth.
That's right. That's
like
fair.
a party, only I and you are invited.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So pop that right there in front, and then we have all this delicious, glorious meat here, and we're just gonna do that.
So good.
Spread it all around.
Now, let's say if you're a vegetarian, like
just do so much more beans, and you could get some jackfruit.
Jackfruit. I was gonna say this kind of looks like jackfruit, like it mimics it.
Yeah, well, I mean, jackfruit, doing pulled jackfruit is, I think, mimicking pulled meat.
Yep.
Not to say who came first or which is better, but I had jackfruit just the other day. It was so good on tacos.
Did you taste the difference? Of course.
Of course. But it was really good, and they did like a barbecue. My friend Sarah did a barbecue thing.
I went to a restaurant with my friend. Navi and I went to, where did we go to? It was in Langley. I forgot. How could I forget? Hugo's.
Oh yeah.
And they had great food, but she was like, you gotta try the cauliflower tacos. I was like, okay, let's try it. But man, when the beef tacos came out, it just hit different.
I mean, that's the thing, right? What are you gonna do?
Just hit different.
So that's that layer. So if you're keeping score, we'll just layer these on some more.
If you're keeping score, we're winning.
Yeah, we're super winning.
So where do you get these Manny's tacos? Because they weren't.
Also save on.
Save on. Okay.
Save on is where is the close by my house.
Okay.
So that's where I go. But also there's like maybe less in the valley, but there are probably some. There's like Latin grocers and like things from Latin America. If you find a Latin grocer, they're gonna have tostadas as well, which are flat, hard tacos, which are nice to do. And then they'll maybe have something equivalent, but just getting the corn is good because then you know if someone comes and has that gluten allergy,
you are good to go.
you're good to go, which is super duper handy, I think. So, boom.
Break it.
No, see, they actually stick together pretty good, but yeah, there we go.
Should I turn on the oven?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Why don't you preheat it to 425?
Legit.
Yeah.
425 and convention.
Yeah, just normal
Okay.
oven-y stuff.
Oven-y stuff is on.
Okay.
So I've noticed every time you've done this, you pushed it down.
Well, because you just want it to like stick together. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think if you don't, it can like kind of fall apart when you're.
Okay.
It's gonna fall apart like a pie. The first slice is always kind of garbagey, and the other
Yeah.
ones are your like presentation pieces. So, or cake. Well, cake's a little easier, but yeah, you kind of just keep it tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it?
Okay.
Now, what do we do? Again, I'm not going to waste this. I'm putting it right there.
All right. So we're gonna just shovel some of this stuff in here.
Okay, do you want the liquid in there or no?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Like,
You have a slotted spoon? Oh
Yeah.
my god. Look at this kitchen. It's so fully stocked.
Right?
Yeah, that is nice. That's probably for the best.
Someone that actually cooks lives here.
Right, that has like that's fair. I guess the liquid could overdo
The tortillas.
the tortillas a little bit, so this is probably for the best. Just getting it all over the place.
It's good. We're not wasting anything here.
That's important.
This looks so good. I just want to eat it right now.
So you could be done here,
Mm-hmm.
but we're gonna go another layer.
Of cheese.
The final layer is cheese and olives, and maybe some pickled jalapenos.
Yes, queen. I got them for you.
Yeah. So this layer is looking really nice. I think that's like enough, and then you have a bit to throw in your kids later.
Yeah,
Tacos.
that's
Yeah,
amazing.
Perfect. Okay.
You know I'm gonna eat that with chips, right?
Yeah, I know. Like for your kids.
Totally. You and I are gonna dummy that pretty soon.
That's the truth. So the final layer here of tortillas, anyways, is gonna go like this. But this is a good thing too because it's good for lunches. And when it's like in the fridge, it cuts so easy. So you just like cut a square out of it, bloop, and then that's just like a strata of deliciousness. Yeah.
Strata of deliciousness.
Yeah. So then you can. It's really good. It's not really. It's not unhealthy. It has got a lot more fat and probably carbs than some people. But for meal prep and stuff, it's so handy to take to work in like a little Tupperware or something.
Carbs, schmarbs, they're all good for you.
So there you go. Final layer
Tex-Mex.
is we're gonna need the cheese in just a moment. Yeah. So we're gonna get right into these olives. Just sprinkle them all around, willy-nilly. Do you think that you guys are gonna want the? 'Cause you can
Jalapenos?
just heat the pickled jalapenos as garnish, or you can put them right onto the
Let's
thing.
put it right onto the thing.
Okay, so just like a lesser than the olives amount.
Okay, I'm just gonna put them right.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, please.
You go nuts.
Love that.
Do you want to do cheese first and then stick these on top?
I would say these go on, and then the cheese goes on over everything.
Okay,
But like, there you go. And again, if your kids want a little garnish,
perfect.
perfect. Just throw these around so you're not getting more than one or two like per piece, which is kind of good. Does the job. That looks pretty good, right?
Yeah, it looks great.
And then just finish off with a cheese situation here. And like all casseroles, should finish with some cheese, which is good.
And once this is all cooked, what do you serve it with usually?
When it's all cooked, which will take about 20 minutes.
Okay.
At 425.
Okay.
Which is again easy because if you've assembled this stuff, right, it takes it's just like it's such a big meal. But I would say like a little dollop of sour cream and like a couple nice presentable slices of avocado, a little touch of cilantro, and then a jalapeno.
Okay, I can't wait.
On top. And that's it. And then you just eat the whole thing. And it's like a bunch of a meal, but all put together, because you could have like tacos and tortillas and have guacamole. You can do it all separate.
But this is easy. It's
Yeah.
all there. It's all there. I love casseroles. Casseroles are my favorite. And you know what? You make friends with casseroles.
So there you go, guys. That's what that looks like. And then we'll just go right into the oven right now.
I'm so excited to eat this bowl.
Huzzah!
I'm dying.
Yeah. See you in 20 minutes. Back to it. real life times.
Yeah.
Family come and go,
Yeah.
stuff gets loud, audio issues. It's all good. It's all
all
good. You have this beautiful kitchen. It's such a pleasure to cook here. So we've got our avocado. I took half there. We're just gonna get like nice little slices for garnish, basically.
Shall I?
Yeah, why don't you grab the casserole out of the oven there? That'll be fun.
Oh my god, this smells so good.
It looks good, right?
That's so amazing.
So we got these guys looking kind of nice there. That's perfect. Look at that. Yeah, right in front. That looks great.
Look at this. Mmm.
I mean, yeah, and it's all there. That's all the stuff.
So pretty.
So
pretty. I don't even know if we need this. We were saying
you just do a little blah 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 blah. That looks great.
blah 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 blah.
Fancy.
Yep. All right, cool. This looks amazing.
Yeah,
I
and even
cannot wait.
the edges are like crisped up a little bit, which is good. We're
That's why you curled it up onto the.
just a little.
Yeah.
You know, see, here's the thing though. It's not gonna be pretty this first one necessarily.
Okay. He had a really good analogy. He said it's like apple pie or any pie. When you cut out the first piece is garbage.
It's for you. The first piece is for you.
I love garbage.
The other pieces are for the family or the people you need to show off to.
I'm a dumpster fire most of my life, so I'm good. I can eat the garbage.
Gotcha. Perfect.
I'm curious to know why you just didn't cut it this way.
Right?
Right? Like, I'm just like, this is such a guy thing that you're doing right now.
And doing it as per need
Yeah.
and not just like smartly? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe what I need is a spatula.
I got a spatula for you. I was just about to reach for one, and let's get this guy.
That seems good. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try. Let's see.
Let's get.
Oh, hey, look! It kind of stayed together. That's kind of good.
That's so good. It looks delicious. That looks delicious. You know what? I will eat this garbage.
No, it's gonna be so good though. Yeah, I agree.
So then what do? Sour cream?
A little dollop of sour cream
Right on the side or on top?
right in the middle and the top. Bloop. Yep, perfect.
And then this guy will get a little dollop as well.
Here. And then you want like a little shake of those guys. For sure. And then we're gonna take a little bit of this here. It's just,
This looks so good. I just want to eat it. Like, get in
I know,
my
I know.
belly.
I know. See, like that, and then if you like, do you like how I pick with
I
jalapeno?
love jalapenos.
I'm gonna.
That's okay. I don't care.
Wait, we got this. We got this.
Got it.
Yep. Right on top.
Got it. You know what? Do you want to take a picture of this? Because
I'm gonna need to. In real time, we're gonna like dig right in, but in reality, we're gonna take
He's
a
also
photo.
the producer and the camera guy, so
Yeah.
you're gonna have to. Oh my!
See, that's pretty, right? Kind of.
So good.
Yeah.
First off, Cole, cheers. Thank you so much for cooking for me. Thank you so much for coming in and taking over my kitchen. And I'm dying to eat this.
I'm excited for you to tell me what you think.
You know I'm gonna love it, but I want a little bit of everything else. Sour cream. I want the avocado. I want the jalapeno. Oh. That's our kids going nuts upstairs.
Filming time is complete. Yeah? Good?
I thought it was gonna be soggy.
No.
No, it's not soggy at all, you guys. It's like it is a lasagna, it's like a taco lasagna.
Mhm.
This casseroles are delicious. And the tortillas are crispy. I thought it was gonna be soggy. This is so good. This is the best of every world.
Yeah, it's all together. It's a
Why
little bit of
have
a
I
fancy
not eaten this
presentation.
before?
We should like look this way and smile and hold still.
Wow. Cheers.